Let me ask you something personal. When you wake up in the morning, do you ever feel like something's changed? Like that fire you used to have, just isn't quite there anymore. I'm talking about the kind of change you don't bring up at the dinner table. You know what I mean, down there. Maybe your mornings don't start with the same energy they used to. Maybe your confidence has taken a quiet step back. Maybe you've caught yourself wondering. Is this just what getting older feels like? If that sounds familiar, I want you to know, you are not alone. And more importantly, you're not powerless. Because what if I told you there's something simple, something you can eat, yes, eat, in the morning, that can help turn things around? No prescriptions. No awkward conversations. Just a natural, effective way to boost your circulation, and bring life back to the parts of you that deserve it. Now, I know, people don't talk about this stuff openly. But here on Senior Health Care, we do. Because your health, your energy, your ability to feel like yourself again, that matters. And let me be clear, this isn't just about intimacy. This is about circulation. And when blood flow slows down, it doesn't just affect your bedroom, it affects your brain, your heart, your movement, your mood. Everything. You deserve to feel strong. You deserve to wake up feeling ready. And yes, even after 60, you still got it. So, in this video, I'm going to show you one powerful food you can eat in the morning to naturally boost your circulation, especially down there. And not only will I tell you what it is, I'll break down how it works, how to use it the right way, and what mistakes to avoid if you truly want to reclaim your vitality. This is the kind of info most folks don't hear from their doctor, but it can change everything. So stick with me till the end, it's only a few minutes, but it might be the most important few minutes of your week. And hey, if you believe in aging with strength and confidence, tap that like button and drop a comment saying, "Still got it." Because I promise, you do. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to Senior Health Care, where we talk openly, honestly, and expertly about what it really takes to thrive in your golden years. Now let's dive in, and talk about what you should be putting on your plate tomorrow morning to get things flowing, exactly where they need to. So let's get right into it. What's this food that can get your blood moving again, especially where it matters most? It's not some fancy powder or a rare herb from the Himalayas. It's not wrapped in plastic or sold behind a counter. It's something you've probably walked right past at the grocery store a dozen times, without realizing what it could do for you. Beetroot. That deep red, earthy root vegetable most people only think about during the holidays. But let me tell you, it's not just a side dish. It's circulation gold. I had a patient, Harold, 67 years old. Good guy, great sense of humor, but he walked into my office with that look, the one that says, "Doc, something's off." He didn't feel like himself. He wasn't waking up with the same spark. You get the picture. So we made one change. Just one. Every morning with breakfast, he drank a small glass of beetroot juice. Nothing added. No sugar. Just the real stuff. 3 weeks later, he came back grinning ear to ear. Didn't say much, just smiled and said, "Doc, I don't know what's in that beet juice, but I feel 20 years younger, down there." That's the power of what's inside this root. Beets are rich in nitrates, and when you eat them, your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide. Now that's not just some fancy term, nitric oxide is the same natural compound your body needs to relax your blood vessels. It's what makes your circulation smooth, strong, and steady. When your vessels relax, blood can flow more easily. And better blood flow means better energy, better confidence, and yes, better performance in the bedroom. Here's the part that might surprise you. Most men think they need a little blue pill to fix things. But here's the truth, you can't medicate your way out of poor circulation if you're not fueling your body with the right nutrients. And that's where real food steps in. Nature already gave us what we need, we just forgot to use it. Now, I'm not saying beetroot is some miracle cure. But I am saying this. If your circulation's slowing down, if you're not feeling quite as vibrant in the mornings as you used to, then adding just half a cup of beets to your breakfast could be a game changer. You can drink it as juice. Roast it and toss it in with your eggs. Blend it into a smoothie if the taste is a bit much for you. And for best results, stick with it. Make it a part of your daily morning routine, not just a one-time thing. The effects build over time, and your body will thank you for it. Now, if beets are the root of good circulation, there's another secret weapon you might already have sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. It's fiery. It's bold. And in small doses, it works like magic. Let's talk about that next. Now, if beetroot gets the engine running, cayenne pepper steps on the gas. Have you ever taken a bite of something spicy, maybe chili, or a bit of hot sauce, and suddenly felt your face flush? Your nose tingle? Maybe even a little sweat on your forehead? That's not just heat. That's your blood vessels waking up. See, there's a reason spicy food makes you feel alive. It's doing more than lighting up your tongue. It's boosting your circulation, instantly. The magic in cayenne comes from a compound called capsaicin. And capsaicin? It's like a little drill sergeant for your blood flow. It signals your body to open up the blood vessels, thin out the blood just enough, and move it faster and smoother through the system. And when blood flows better, you feel better, all over. Heart, muscles, brain, and yes, right back to the bedroom. It even helps clear out arterial plaque, keeping your vessels elastic and strong, like tuning up the plumbing in an old house. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most people, especially seniors, steer clear of anything spicy. They say, "Oh, I can't eat that anymore, it'll tear up my stomach." And listen, I hear you. But the truth is, when used in small amounts, cayenne doesn't irritate the stomach, it actually helps. That's right. It can stimulate digestion, ease bloating, and even reduce inflammation. The problem isn't the spice itself, it's how we use it. You don't need to drown your food in hot sauce. You're not entering a chili eating contest. What we're after is just a little spark, not a wildfire. So here's what you can do. In the morning, take just a dash of cayenne pepper. And sprinkle it into your scrambled eggs, stir it into some warm lemon water, or mix it into your morning tea with honey and ginger. It adds a little kick, and a whole lot of benefit. And if you're not into spice at all, start with the tiniest pinch. Over time, your body adjusts, and that inner warmth. That's circulation on the rise. Now, don't underestimate this one. It's simple. It's cheap. It's probably already in your kitchen right now. And it's a silent hero when it comes to getting the blood flowing back to places that matter. But we're just getting warmed up, literally. Because next, we're going to talk about something sweet. Something juicy. Something that's often dismissed as just sugar and water. But it might be one of nature's best kept secrets for restoring energy and fire. Right where you want it most. Let's talk watermelon. Now I know what you might be thinking. Watermelon? Really? That's just something the grandkids eat in the summer, right? Sweet, juicy. A nice treat, sure. But a circulation booster? Come on. Well, let me tell you a story. A few summers back, I was speaking at a small community center where a group of retired gentlemen, all sharp, all over 60, were asking questions about energy, stamina, and of course, that age-old whisper topic, bedroom performance. I gave them a challenge. I said, for the next 2 weeks, I want each of you to have 1 cup of fresh watermelon every morning. Just try it. No expectations. No pressure. 2 weeks later, I came back, and one of the guys, Roy, 72, raised his hand with a grin you couldn't wipe off his face. He said, "Doc. I don't know if it's the fruit or some kind of voodoo, but something's working, and my wife is starting to notice too. The room burst out laughing. But the point was made. You see, watermelon is more than just a summer snack. It's loaded with a powerful amino acid called citrulline, and citrulline is your body's secret weapon for better blood flow. When you eat watermelon, that citrulline gets converted into, yep, you guessed it, nitric oxide. Same superstar we talked about with beets. Nitric oxide relaxes your blood vessels, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to reach your muscles, your organs, and yes, your most private areas. But here's the thing, unlike medications, watermelon does this gently, naturally, without side effects. No headaches. No heart palpitations. Just real, biological support for your circulation. Yet most people brush it off. They see watermelon as just water and sugar. But that's a huge misconception. In truth, watermelon is nature's hydration and circulation combo. It's about 92% water, which helps your body stay hydrated first thing in the morning. And that hydration alone helps keep your blood volume up, preventing sluggish circulation. But pair that with citrulline. Now you've got a food that's not just cooling. It's healing. So here's what I suggest, make it a morning habit. Start your day with a cup of fresh watermelon. Cut it up the night before. Keep it cold in the fridge. And if you want to supercharge it, squeeze in a bit of fresh lime juice, that adds vitamin C, which helps your body absorb nutrients better and supports blood vessel health. You can also toss it into a smoothie with spinach or mint. It's refreshing. It's simple. And it's working behind the scenes to give you back that edge you might have thought was long gone. Watermelon isn't a treat. It's a tool, and it just might become your favorite part of the morning. But we're not done yet. Because while what you eat absolutely matters, there's something else most men forget first thing in the morning. It's simple. It's free. And it's probably the easiest change you can make starting tomorrow, to get your blood flowing before you even take your first bite. Let's talk about hydration. Now before you reach for your toast or smoothie, let's talk about what happens before breakfast. Because what you do in those first few minutes after waking up, that can set the tone for how your blood flows, not just through your heart or your head, but all the way through your body, from top to bottom. Let me tell you about Thomas, 70 years old. Fit for his age, sharp-minded, but every morning, he said the same thing. "Doc, I wake up feeling like my body's still asleep. Like my engine just won't turn over." No matter what he ate or how much he moved, that sluggish feeling clung to him until lunch. So I asked him a simple question. "What do you drink when you wake up?" He said what most folks do. Coffee. Black. First thing. Been doing it for 40 years. We made one small change. Before the coffee, before the food, before anything else, a warm glass of lemon water. Just half a lemon squeezed into a cup of warm water. That's it. A week later, Thomas called me. He said, "Doc, my mornings are different now. My head's clearer. My body feels lighter. And things are moving better than they used to." I'll let you read between the lines. Here's why it works. Dehydration is one of the most overlooked causes of poor circulation, especially in seniors. When you sleep for 6, 7, or even 8 hours, your body isn't taking in any water. You wake up in a state of mild dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. And when you're dehydrated, your blood thickens. Thicker blood moves slower. And slow-moving blood doesn't deliver oxygen or nutrients as efficiently, especially to the smaller, more sensitive areas of your body. Now enter lemon water. It hydrates you, gently thins the blood, helps flush the kidneys, and supports prostate health. It also gets the digestive system humming, helping you absorb nutrients from your food more effectively. And let's clear up one myth real quick. Coffee? Not a bad thing. But if it's the first thing you drink every morning, you're skipping over a major opportunity to kickstart your body the right way. Hydration comes first. Always. Coffee can wait 10 minutes. Give your body what it actually needs, water. And with lemon, you're adding a dose of vitamin C, potassium, and gentle alkalinity that wakes up your system without a crash. So here's what to do. Tomorrow morning, before your breakfast, before the pills, before the news. Go to your kitchen, grab half a lemon, squeeze it into a cup of warm, not hot, water, and sip it slowly. It's not a fad. It's not a detox gimmick. It's a simple, timeless habit that your body will appreciate more than you realize. Do it for a week, and just watch how your mornings start to shift. Now, if lemon water is your warm-up. This next and final tip. It's your main event. It's a trick borrowed straight from the Mediterranean. Something that supports your heart, balances your hormones, and improves blood flow in a way that even modern medicine can't fully replicate yet. Let's talk about the golden oil your body's been waiting for. Now here's something that might surprise you. When we think about staying sharp, strong, and energized after 60, we often jump straight to supplements, medications, or some secret formula from a health store shelf. But sometimes, the answer is in the kitchen, hiding in plain sight, in a simple bottle that's been used for centuries. Let me paint you a picture. Walk through the hills of southern Italy, or the coastlines of Greece. You'll see something remarkable. Men well into their 70s, some in their 80s, still walking with confidence, laughing loud, flirting with their wives, enjoying life like it's still the first act, not the last. And do you know what almost every single one of them has in common? They use olive oil like it's liquid gold. They don't measure it. They don't fear it. They honor it, because they understand what it gives back to the body. Extra virgin olive oil, the real, cold-pressed kind, is packed with healthy monounsaturated fats and powerful antioxidants. These nutrients work at the cellular level to do a few incredibly important things for men like you. They improve the flexibility of your blood vessels, lower inflammation, and protect against the slow clogging of arteries that robs so many men of their vitality over time. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery. Better oxygen delivery means more energy, better function, better recovery, and yes, a whole lot more happening down there. But there's another layer to it, and this one gets overlooked. Olive oil helps support your testosterone levels. Not in the way pills try to manipulate hormones, but in a balanced, natural way that your body understands. The healthy fats in olive oil support hormone production, improve cellular communication, and fight off the oxidative stress that contributes to the slow decline most men experience with age. Now here's the kicker. For years, people were told that oil is bad. That fat is the enemy. That if you want to be healthy, you need to cut oil out completely. But that couldn't be further from the truth, when we're talking about the right oil. The problem isn't olive oil. The problem is processed oils, the ones that are stripped, bleached, and pumped full of chemicals. Real olive oil, the kind with that peppery bite and deep, greenish color. That's nature's medicine, and it's been helping men feel like men for thousands of years. So here's your move. Start with just 1 tablespoon a day. Drizzle it over your eggs. Pour it on a slice of whole grain toast. Toss it with some roasted veggies. You don't need to cook with it, just add it after the cooking, and let your body absorb the benefits. Make it part of your morning routine. Because every drop is feeding your heart, your hormones, your circulation, and your confidence. Now, let's step back for a moment. We've talked about food, about habits, about things you can start doing tomorrow. But this journey? It's about more than just ingredients. It's about why it all matters, not just for your health, but for your life. You know, it's not easy watching your body change. One day, you're chasing kids around the yard or lifting groceries like it's nothing, and the next, you're staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering where did all that energy go. You notice little things. Mornings feel heavier. Your confidence dips a bit. You're not as quick to stand, not as eager to move, and maybe you're not feeling quite as connected in ways you once took for granted. And hey, that's real. No shame in it. Aging brings changes none of us signed up for. But here's the truth. You're not broken. You're not finished. You're not past your prime. What you are, is ready for better tools, better habits, better mornings. You've got a lifetime of wisdom, strength, and resilience behind you. All you need now is the right fuel and the right information to put that fire back in motion. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Start with just one of these changes tomorrow morning. Drink the lemon water. Slice up some watermelon. Drizzle a little olive oil. Whatever feels easiest, start there. Because small changes, they stack. They build momentum. And before you know it, you're waking up with more clarity, more drive, more you. You've come this far in life, through ups, downs, wins, losses. You've survived things younger folks couldn't even imagine. And I'll say this plainly, your best years, they might still be ahead of you. Yes, even now. Especially now. The years where you feel strong, confident, joyful, those years are still possible. It just takes a few powerful choices each day. And I promise you, they're worth it. So, let's do a quick recap. White heavy checkmark, eat your beets, get those nitrates flowing. White heavy checkmark, add a little cayenne, fire up that blood flow. White heavy checkmark, snack on watermelon. Hydrate and boost nitric oxide naturally. White heavy checkmark, start with lemon water, wake up your system the right way. White heavy checkmark, drizzle olive oil, fuel your heart and hormones. These aren't trends. They're time-tested, science-backed, and they work. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these are you already doing? Which one are you most excited to try tomorrow morning? Drop it in the comments, let's talk. I read every single one, and your journey matters to me. And if you found this helpful, if this video sparked something in you, tap that like button. And hit subscribe to join our growing community here on Senior Healthcare. We're building a space for men like you, men who want to age with strength, with knowledge, and with dignity. Thanks so much for watching. Stay sharp. Stay young at heart. And remember, every day is a fresh chance to feel better than yesterday. I'll see you in the next one.